A bizarre story out of BWI, Thurgood Marshall Airport. A Florida woman claims an airline told her to flush her pet hamster down a toilet before boarding a flight, and she did. But Spirit Airlines says that is not the case. WJZ is live from BWI tonight. There we find George Solis with the controversy. George.
Good evening, Vic. That 21-year-old college student claims a Spirit Airlines rep suggested she flush her emotional support hamster down the toilet after finding out she would not be able to board her flight with it. The airline says that never happened. A story that has a lot of people's wheels turning.
Just completely flushing it, I think, is a little extreme.
It's believable.
Pebbles, a pet hamster flushed down an airport toilet. Miami Beach native Belen Aldacosea saying it happened here in BWI back in late November. The 21-year-old Texas college student claiming a Spirit Airlines employee suggested it after telling her she wouldn't be able to board her flight to Florida with the hamster. The Miami Herald speaking with Aldacosea.
I know to some people it's going to sound very brutal, and I agree, it is brutal. But in the circumstances that I was in, I had no way of getting home.
Aldacosea tells the newspaper Pebbles was a doctor-certified emotional support animal, one she had purchased after a cancer scare. She claims prior to the flight, Spirit cleared the tiny animal for boarding. That is, until she got there.
One of the representatives decided to start giving me little tips on, oh, you should just leave her or flush her down the toilet or this or that.
Spirit Airlines denying the allegation, saying it is incredibly disheartening to hear that this woman reportedly decided to end her own pet's life. In a statement, a WJZ and airline spokesman in part writes, "We can say confidently that at no point did any of our agents suggest that this guest, or any other for that matter, should flush or otherwise injure an animal." However, Spirit does acknowledge one of their employees did incorrectly tell Aldacosea that Pebbles would be allowed to board the flight.
I tried everything that I could.
Now, Spirit says they offered Aldacosea a guest voucher, which she says she declined. Now, it's important to note that Spirit Airlines does not allow small rodents and other small animals on their flights. Live tonight at BWI, George Solis reporting for WJZ.
George, thank you. While the TSA says it has no problem with hamsters, the decision whether or not to allow them is up to the airlines.